long time.
I heard you.
Huh?
I heard you.
That's a hurt one. Hey, man, with people.
But I like the Clippers when they have a mismatch and they have a smaller guy on Ibaka. They'll post it. And I like that. A lot of teams will just space the floor and go one-on-one, but I like rewarding the big guys when somebody's small.
On a kick, Irving to Harden. Got a little contact from Leonard. Durant with the shot clock winding down. Extra feed. Lalau Cabarro comes up well short.
That was just a textbook defensive exchange by the Clippers team right there. Multiple efforts forcing that contested corner three.
Luke Kennard in. Looping attempt. Ibaka gets the call on the second delivery. Our officiating crew tonight, Bill Kennedy, Jason Goebel, and Brandon Adair, who just made that call. So a pair of free throws here for Serge Ibaka, shooting it at 82% on the season. Ibaka signed that 2-year, $19 million deal. He has absolutely been a glue guy for Lou and Company. The NBA on TNT Tuesdays is brought to you by the all-new Kia Sorento, the world's first storytelling machine. And by Burger King. $1 your way only at Burger King. Ibaka adds to the Clippers lead, 21-14. We will hit the 4-minute mark of this opening quarter. Off the penetration. Irving sidesteps but can't get it to drop. Kyrie Irving opens up 1 of 5 from the field.
And he's getting good shot attempts. I mean, he usually makes those shots getting to the rim. Just unable to convert.
Leonard feeds the post, double team on Ibaka. No look feed, Kennard, they've been urging him to shoot. That one is off. Rebound, Batum comes away with it. Kennard keeps on firing. And that rebound snatched by Harden. Harden, ball, flip, off the window for James Harden.
That's not an easy shot to absorb the contact, to be able to concentrate and still have the touch to finish. James Harden, so good going downhill.
Clippers have hit a cold streak here offensively. Batum, that's off after making his first 2 threes of the night. Here's Durant, trying to cross over, pocket picked by Reggie Jackson. Jackson shovels, Leonard could not finish it, and a foul is called. 2 free throws for Kawhi Leonard. First quarter action continues from Brooklyn.
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We make low-maintenance bicycles for everyday riders. We were coming off a great year, and when the pandemic hit, it just stopped. We really had to think creatively. Teams allowed us to do what we call virtual visits. Hey, is that TK?
Hi, how are you?
We're able to see 2 or 3-fold the amount of customers from all over the world. Without Teams, there's no way this would have been possible. And I really think it's going to set a standard for retail moving forward.
Go pro at Subway for double the protein on foot-long subs and new protein bowls. And if you want to go pro like Marshawn, you got to feed virtual Marshawn too. Thanks for the footlong, IRL Marshawn.
Go pro and get double the protein for just $2 more.
Still driving the old model, huh?
I've been looking, but
I just need someone to tell me what a good price is.
Just use Auto Trader. It's the only one with Kelley Blue Book. It tells you if the price is good.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
T-Mobile is now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Right now, current and new customers can get a free Samsung Galaxy S21 5G, the leader in 5G coverage, the fastest 5G speeds, and a free Samsung Galaxy S21 5G.
Pick up like a pro. Just order on the Subway app, and it's ready to go with contactless curbside. Turkey sub and a hot tub. Now get 15% off any footlong when you order in the app. Ready? Let's go.
What a beautiful sight.
Taking your speed up. Let's go. Come on.
We're going to take it to a jab cross. Great wide, guys.
Take the lead here.
Nordic Track, the home of interactive personal training.
Need life insurance? SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates. Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
And Kawhi Leonard off to a good start here early. Just getting to his spots, great in the mid-range, high release point, able to shoot over tall defenders. And defensively, he's nicknamed the Claw for a reason. 2 blocks, 1 steal, getting it done on both ends of the court. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. This team.
FanDuel gives you more ways to win this NBA season with sports betting, daily fantasy, and free-to-play games. Sign up and play at FanDuel.com. 41 consecutive makes, now 42 in a row at the line for Kawhi Leonard. We did a little homework, Grant. I don't even think you know it. What was your best streak of your career? Consecutive makes at the free throw line.
You know, I don't know, but I'm going to take a guess. 50?
Well, you have a very high opinion of yourself. It was actually 29 in a row, 1998.
Hey, Bird, I mean, you can round up, you know.
Yes. Yeah, great point. Anything over 25 is 50. And the turnover. There's Leonard with Durant. Leonard makes his move. Durant sticking with him. And a foul is drawn by Kawhi Leonard. Durant didn't like the call from Jason Goble.
And that is so smart right there by Kawhi Leonard. Sometimes the best defense is good offense. Kawhi Leonard going at Durant, not settling, attacking, initiating some contact right there. Now Durant picks up 2 fouls, and the Nets have to make a decision here early.
So the hot streak continues for Kawhi Leonard. Look, I don't know, Grant, if this is the year we're really going to break down the home and road numbers because this season is just so different and so unique. But Kawhi at home is averaging 29 points per game. His field goal percentage is through the roof. And the numbers taper off a bit so far on the road.
Well, you know, you're right. It's hard to judge in this sort of weird season that we're in. But I'll tell you what, Leonard is 5% more efficient this year than last year. And I think he's having the best season of his career. Just tremendous as Irving knocks down a jump shot.
So Kyrie Irving from the outside. DeAndre Jordan has checked in for Brooklyn. So has Bruce Brown. Both have been a part of the starting lineup at different points of the season. 26-18 Clippers. Leonard back in on Brown. Leonard, kick. Jackson, a 3.
And Leonard made that play right there. Had the smaller defender, baited him, forced Durant to help. And Reggie Jackson knocking down the top of the key three-pointer. He's shooting almost 40% from the three-point line this year. He's so efficient from downtown.
Kyrie Irving, the answer. His toe was on the line. It's a long 2-pointer. We mentioned no Patrick Beverley. He is missing his 5th straight game. Sore right knee for Beverley, but Jackson has stepped forward the last few games. Marcus Morris in for L.A. Jackson trying to bounce it off of Jordan, but he engulfs it. Trigger ahead. Tried that bowling ball pass. It's out of bounds. Ivica Zubac now manning the middle for the Clippers.
Kyrie, one of the best one-on-one players. Yeah, toe on the line right there on that three-point line, but going against Leonard, gets him a little misdirection, raises up. And what school did he go to, Bird? He went to...
I don't know. It didn't come up in my research. It's so weird.
Okay, I thought you did your homework. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I missed that one. He's a dookie. Nice looking stroke from Kyrie Irving.
Just so shifty. You know, he gets the defense moving in different directions, and is so good at pulling up from three, from mid-range. One of the best scoring point guards in the league.
Landry Shamet, the former Clipper, seeing his first action. Leonard goes cross-court. Lou Williams in. And he stepped out of bounds. Turnover in LA in a 7-point game.
And I like how Brooklyn right there, they didn't let Kawhi Leonard go head-to-head in the post against Shamet. DeAndre Jordan came over. They formed a zone, which ultimately caused that turnover on that cross-court pass.
Irving looking for the 2-for-1. May have launched it a little too quickly on a long-range bomb. At a 7-second difference, shot clock, the game clock winding down in this first quarter. 8 to shoot. Williams crosses. Williams forced to give it up. Jackson, the open J. It's a triple. 32-22, 5 seconds left. Irving to Jordan for the jam. 1.3 on the clock. And Jackson won't even attempt a shot to end this opening quarter. Clippers shoot it at 50%. They lead at 32-24. The NBA on TNT Tuesday, presented by State Farm.
This credit app will save you money.
This credit app will save you money. This credit app will save you money.
You're gonna have to pay for that.
Put it on my tab.
What happened?
You were brainwashed. That app is trash. Only with Experience app can you get your free FICO score.
The credit score 90% of top lenders use.
Raise it instantly with Experience.
I got 13 points.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Only with Experience. Download the Experience app now.
Gillette Pro Glide. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke. So you're ready for the day, with a fresh face for a fresh start. For a limited time, get a 5th cartridge free.
We didn't just build another hybrid. We built a hard-charging 37-mile-per-gallon turbo hybrid with the range and power to find your next story, wherever it might be. The all-new Sorrento Turbo Hybrid, the world's first storytelling machine.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer and I'd like your best new smartphone deal.
Do you?
Actually, it's for both new and existing customers.
I feel silly, but I do want the fastest 5G network.
Oh, I want the fastest 5G network.
Are we actually doing this again?
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives everyone the same great deal, like the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free when you trade in.
Finally moved in.
It's a great old house. Good bones, wraparound porch.
The pipes are making strange noises. Even the plumbers couldn't help us.
Nope.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which saves us a ton.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Fall in. On a budget? Try the new $1 Your Way menu at Burger King, featuring a flame grilled bacon cheeseburger. Value this good is hard to find anywhere else. The new $1 Your Way menu, now at Burger King. Your way, way better.
Our Kicks Cam is brought to you by Bleacher Report Kicks, the leader of sneaker culture. Tonight, Kyrie Irving is wearing the Nike Kyrie 7. Irving is now on his 7th, count 'em, 7th signature shoe. Two of the premier teams in the NBA going head-to-head. Hey, you like that look?
I mean, I like it, and I'm impressed with your sneaker knowledge. That's good. I like it.
I mean, I dig deep for these games. I could lock myself in my basement. Joe Harris connects for three from the corner. To start this second quarter, the Clippers had their largest lead of 12. Currently, it is 5. Go up, Morris. Splash.
And I like how the Clippers will put players at the elbow, clear aside, and allow them to go one-on-one. Morris so good in that mid-range area as well.
That's going with Harden, Harris, Brown, Jordan, and Shannon. Harris, back-to-back? No. Slapped out of there by Jordan. Good save. Harris is not shy. Bottom for 3.
Not shy at all. Harris actually playing so well this season as of late. Had 30 points in a career-high 8 3-pointers in that game against Washington. So they know to look for him when he's wide open because he comes through from downtown.
After the Lou Williams miss, Harris is putting up career-high numbers in every category. Here's Harden, floats it up. Jordan trying to knock it towards the rim. Probably thought he was going to get a call. Out of bounds. Clippers retain plenty of time on the shot clock. LA with Jackson, George, Morris, Zubac, and Lou Williams. George over Brown. No. Rebound grab by Jordan. Foul call. Not going to get shots, though, from the outside. Paul George disagrees with the call.
A smart play there by Harden. I think he was able to anticipate George reaching in and sort of draw that foul. Harden, one of the best at just being crafty with the ball. And I kind of agree with Paul George. From that angle, it didn't really look like there was a foul. Harden really sold it well to the officials.
Jordan catching slam. A special delivery by James Harden. And the Nets have cut it to 2. Timeout LA. Early stages, second quarter. The Nets starting to come to life.
Sports fans, shop now at NBAStore.com and get today's special offer.
I think the sketchy website I bought this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh, have you looked on the bright side? Discover never holds you responsible for unauthorized purchases on your card. That's my turtle.
Fraud protection. Discover something brighter.
The 5G Google Pixel is amazing at streaming videos. For example, take this stream here. See how smooth it is? Just a smooth 5G stream. The 5G Google Pixel from $4.99.
The Taco Bell chalupa. So chewy, so flaky, nothing could make it lit. Well played, Bacon. Well played. The chalupa just keeps getting better. The Bacon Club chalupa, now at Taco Bell.
A lot can change in a month. You could suddenly have to start working from home. Meet the love of your life. And his kids. Who'll play hockey. And their dog. Which is why CarMax created the Love Your Car Guarantee. With 24-hour test drives and a full 30 days to return and get your money back. So there's zero chance you'll end up in the wrong car. The way it should be. CarMax.
Smooth driving pays off. With Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you save. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
Bold 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard. You
either got hops or you somebody I dunk on. But there is Bolt 24 Restore with 10 grams of collagen and no artificial sweeteners. Restoring that ego, that's on you, fam.
Hey, Bolt 24.
Discerning tastes don't compromise, and around here, we always bring the flavor. Introducing the new Crisp and Golden Standard, Church's new Texas tenders, all white meat, buttermilk marinated and kissed with home-style flavor. Accessorized for a limited time with classic butterfly shrimp. The most tasteful collection of the season has landed at Church's, all for just $5. Better cop it while you can. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor. Discerning tastes don't compromise, and around here, we always bring the flavor. Meet the new Golden Standard, Church's new Texas tenders, accessorized for a limited time with butterfly shrimp for just $5. Better cop it while you can. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor. Discerning tastes don't compromise, and around here, we always bring the flavor. Meet the new Golden Standard, Church's new Texas tenders, accessorized for a limited time with butterfly shrimp for just $5. Better cop it while you can. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor.
Stick with it. Stick with it. Don't lose our mind because they make a couple buckets. Stay with it, all right? Keep guarding, keep supporting. Got a gang rebound, all right? Got a gang rebound, okay? Keep scrapping down there. Keep scrapping down there. Keep talking.
And Steve Nash imploring his guys to continue doing the little things that have helped get him back into this game, but Landry Shander with a nice little backdoor cut and layup. Great pass from DeAndre Jordan. But that brought back memories, Bird, of, being in the huddle with Steve Nash in Phoenix. And although he was yelling at me because I kept missing the corner three, but certainly reminded me of some good memories back in the day.
Here's Paul George hanging. And it's going the other way. Zubac trying to create some space out front. And he's called for the foul. With the contact with Joe Harris. You surprised that Steve Nash is a head coach, or did you think in the back of your mind that could be a pathway for him?
I always thought he would be a great head coach. I wasn't sure if he wanted to do that. But, you get away from the game and, obviously he has so much to share and he wants to contribute and you want to compete. And coaching is probably the closest thing to actually playing. So I'm just glad he's out there. He's got a chance to do something special. And certainly a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, but Nash never wanted to run from those kind of expectations at all.
Morris misses badly off the side of the backboard. That possession kept alive from the offensive rebounding of Zubac.
Shaman credit, their defense has been good. As Shaman can't knock down that three, but that's been their challenge this season, playing defense. But right now, here early in the second, they've been pretty solid. Oh, spoke too soon.
Paul George, the silky smooth delivery from the perimeter. 39-34 LA. Nets have never led. Largest cushion for the Clippers has been 12.
And with this lineup, a lot of ball movement, player movement. Less isolation, more just shifting the defense, trying to find an opportunity, but a turnover there by the great defense of the Clippers.
Bruce Brown coughs it up. Last touch by Brown, out of bounds. 39-34 LA. Points of the paint, a huge issue against Washington for Brooklyn. They got crushed on the interior to the tune of 72-34. After the turnover, Harrison Brown, two-man game. Here's Harden using the Jordan screen. Shot clock down to 10. Harden directing traffic. Zubac backs off. And now he hedges. Lucas jams for Jordan. And that was some rope-a-dope action from James Harden.
And Harden just directing traffic, telling DeAndre where to go on the court. What a beautiful pass inside. And Harden just takes his time, gets in there. And once the big guy commits, able to find Jordan for that alley-oop. And Steve Nash has used that lineup a lot. With Harden out there without the other two members of the Big Three. And he's able to facilitate and score and really play the role that he's comfortable playing, having been in Houston for so long.
And James Harden is fouled on his way to the rim. You're right. There's been a lot of mixing and matching. You'll see Harden playing with a second unit. They'll give Kyrie a breather. Durant picked up 2 early fouls, so he's been sitting.
And Harden, one of the best at just attacking and really getting into the defender's arms. You know, he's so good at drawing fouls and just crafty, smart. And like I said earlier, not afraid to seek contact when he's going downhill on those drives.
Eastern Conference Player of the Week, James Harden. He leads the NBA in assists. And Steve Nash, when we asked him about Harden, he said he is so highly motivated. The team is 6-3 since the trade. He is sacrificing. That's the way Nash categorized it. And he said he is so intelligent, both ends of the floor. He's been blown away by his basketball IQ, and he called him a brilliant offensive player.
No question. I mean, it was great to hear Steve Nash talk about him. He was just blown away, as you said, his basketball intelligence, his IQ, his feel and understanding for the game. And, you know, you see his talent and his skill level, but you don't have necessarily a healthy respect for how he thinks and sees the game. And Steve Nash was certainly applauding him for that.
The Nets have cut it to 1. Batum is back in for LA, along with Kawhi Leonard. Jeff Green returns for Brooklyn. Leonard rises up. Look at Kawhi Leonard from the outside. Instant offense off the bench after he got a bit of a breather. Roll to the rim, intercepted by Batum. So already the 2 guys come in, and they have an impact. Leonard hangs, does not get the roll. Durant loses the ball. Cutter, George, flip, no good. Rebounded by Durant.
Durant contesting without fouling, so smart defensively.
Jeff Green misses from the corner. The Clippers 41, the Nets 38. We approach the halfway point, second quarter in Brooklyn. Leonard gets to his spot. Harden draws the assignment. A step through by Leonard. Here's Williams with 6 to shoot. Mismatch off the dribble. He got Durant to commit. Leaves it inside for Batum.
And great patience there by Lou Williams. Just took his time, a couple of ball fakes, and saw the streaking Batum for an easy 2.
Brown drive and kick. Around the horn, Green knocks it down from deep.
I like the ball movement. The ball finds energy. Jeff Green, unselfish, getting the ball back, stepping in with confidence and knocking it down for 3.
43-41. LA, isolation for George. Cross. What a find! Batum! Roaming baseline and PG-13 with a tasty dish.
Yes, it was.
45-41. Durant, pull up, can't stop it.
Great defense, better offense. Kevin Durant just can go get a shot whenever he wants and makes and takes tough ones.
Grant, he is 4 of 4 from the field, 9 points. George creating space, and he banks it in.
Talk about using your pivot foot right there. Paul George, a couple of steps there, didn't walk, took his time, and he want to get that easy layup.
Harden to the cup. Layup, no. Knocked out of bounds off of LA.
Paul George attacking right here, taking Jeff Green off the bounce. Nice spin, great patience, did not drag that foot, was able to a couple ball fakes and get an easy basket. As you said, Paul George having a sensational season, efficient. I mean, he ranks 4th in the NBA in on-court impact behind LeBron James, McCollum, and Steph Curry. So he has been just fantastic for his Clipper ball club.
I think Chauncey Billups has played a huge role in that. Assistant coach with the Clippers, Jeff Green, rims out on a 3-ball. Reggie Jackson, the rebound. Ibaka back in. Jackson gets his way to the rim. And a chance at a 3-point play for Reggie Jackson.
When you have multiple guys who can go get a shot and create for themselves, Reggie Jackson is one of them. Just really nothing there, but came down in transition, able to attack, drawing the foul, getting to the free throw line. You talked about Chauncey Billups. I played with Chauncey in L.A. with the Clippers my last season, and just a tremendous human being, a leader, has a way with people, really just understands people's psyche. And you said about Paul George, his ability to connect with him, I'm sure it's played a big role in George just having a great start to his season.
And Grant, I think just the credibility factor of what Chauncey Billups accomplished in his career, the respect level that he has around the NBA. Maybe he can say some things that others cannot say that Paul may have needed to hear from last year to this year. Irving stepping in for two. 50-45 Clippers. Irving now with 11, first net in double figures. 14 for Leonard to lead LA, 10 for Batum. Leonard, kick. Morris a three. He's got it.
And that was something that T. Lue talked about. Kawhi Leonard this year doing a better job of getting into the paint, drawing the defense, and finding shooters for the open court.
Block out Kyrie Irving. Denied on the inside. Morris, corner J. And the Clippers hitting from all angles. All of a sudden, it's a double-digit lead once again for the Clippers and getting contributions from everyone.
Like the masses, I was in awe when I first laid eyes on all the things you are.
The Black Panthers are forming a rainbow coalition of oppressed brothers and sisters of every color.
Our counterintelligence program must prevent the rise of a black messiah.
Neutralize him by any means necessary.
America's on fire right now. And until that fire is extinguished, nothing else means a damn thing.
These ain't no terror.
We scream and we shout and we live by this anthem. But it's power to the people really worth their ransom.
Anyway, there's people. There's power.
Judas and the Black Messiah. Rated R. In theaters and streaming exclusively on HBO Max.
I feel like I would go with the signature strawberry limeade. Add in cranberry. It'll give you that kick, like right there in the back.
Sonic Ultimate Drink Stop.
This muscle right here.
Might be a little tart for me.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA, aged with goat's milk?
Or a Bavarian retail with a hint of Huff and Puff.
Yeah.
Son, you want a dark beer?
Goat's milk.
Dark beer!
How about a bourbon ginger highball?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That Lady T tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Have you?
This chicken sandwich tastes like somebody's grandma Lucille fried it twice, prayed over it, then sent it up to God, and he swiped right.
You won't really get it until you get it. Try it now for $3.99.
What is that?
Mine. Why?
It's just that it's...
Lavender? Yes, it is. Old Spice. It's for men.
But I like the smell of it.
Delivery for Elizabeth.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
I'm Dr. James Beard Harden, expert in the history of athlete skincare. Let me show you my museum. In the beginning, athletes did what they could with rocks, donkey milk. These athletes had it tough. Now we have Art of Sport, high-performance skincare without the weird stuff.
Our voices have power. Each and every one of them create the world we live in. Let's find your voice. I'm Alicia, and this is my masterclass.
Step onto the court with the Oculus front row view.
They block right there. And you see the transition. The Clippers coming down in waves. Great presence of mind finding the open Morris Sr. in the corner. Great camera angle there.
Out of the timeout, Kevin Durant drains it from the outside. Clippers were on an 11-2 run. They made their last set. Leonard matched up with Kyrie Irving. Leonard squares, short. Green couldn't grab it, but Batum tosses it to the outside. Jackson is there. Reggie Jackson missed it on the reverse. Harden on a lead feed. Irving gets to the rim. Oh, beautiful English from Kyrie Irving.
Are you serious? That layup right there is just, that's typical Kyrie Irving. One of the best small guys finishing at the rim, maybe in the history of the game.
Leonard missed it off the window. 56-49 LA. Kawhi Leonard already has 5 assists. He comes in averaging 5.4 per game. Ball movement. Irving. Nice look. Green is fouled hard by Ibaka.
And it's been all Kyrie Irving right now. In transition, just able to do a little Euro step. Great English with the offhand. I mean, he is the best. Finishing in traffic, finishing amongst the trees. Just so, and he's up below the rim. He doesn't get up high. He's not explosive, but one of the best ever, in my opinion.
The NBA on TNT Tuesdays is brought to you by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. And by Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, a crispy filet and barrel-cured pickles on a brioche bun for just $3.99. Jeff Green continues to have a major impact for Brooklyn in the starting lineup here tonight. Steve Nash said he's just been everything they hoped he would be, and then some. Mature, experience, and asset to the head coach and to the team.
Jeff Green is a pro's pro.
Jackson too strong. Offensive rebound for Ibaka. They are out rebounding the Nets 23-15, and Ibaka the second chance opportunity for the Clippers. Durant gets into it quickly. Floater doesn't go. Jackson.
You can just see this. You can just see this Clipper team. They're really locked in as Ibaka misses a turnaround jump shot, but their chemistry just seems together. They're playing for one another. Really fun to watch as they attack as a team on both ends of the floor.
Kevin Durant is now 5 of 7 from the field. The Nets as a team are shooting 51%. Leonard, baseline. Reggie Jackson can't hit the three. Weak side rebound. Harden looks ahead. Harris the catch. In traffic, he lays it in.
And I like this team, Brooklyn, getting out in transition, getting easy opportunities. 11 fast break points. So essential. You don't want this Clipper defense to set up. Get them where they're getting back in transition.
American Express halftime report coming up next. We'll send it to the gang in Atlanta with 44 seconds to play. First half, Leonard can't hit on the inside. Harden got a little body from Jackson, and Harden Euro to the rim. Scoop, there it is. James Harden.
I'll tell you what, Bird. Great defense there on that last possession. It leads to an opportunity in the fast break, and as you said, Harden just so good coming downhill. Little Euro step. Beautiful finish inside for the beater.
10 to shoot. Baby hook? No. Ibaka the miss. The Nets can hold for one with 14 seconds left. Irving. Lane was wide open for Kyrie Irving. And he gets the deuce to cut it to 1. 2 seconds. 1 second. Morris at the horn. Rims out. And it's fitting. It's a tight one in Brooklyn. The Clippers and Nets West Coast, East Coast, tonight on TNT, the NBA, on TNT Tuesday, presented by State Farm.
Pause jerky. We have to stop.
Beef jerky! Dad, this is far.
Wow, we are really out here.
You guys are gonna love this.
What is this? It says TNT.
We need milk!
All right, I'm gonna get us some milk.
Take a family off-road trip in the new Santa Fe with H-Track all-wheel drive.
I'm David Collado. I chose the Spark Cash Card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. Last year, I redeemed $21,000 in cash back, which I used for new equipment to expand production. What's in your wallet?
The connection you make today could be the first step toward the opportunity you find tomorrow.
We're all hosts of Top Gear America. It's a spectacle.
Buckle up for an epic road trip with the new Top Gear America, streaming only on the Motor Trend app.
Jake from State Farm. If you here, this must be a State Farm commercial.
Sure is.
It also means it's about to go down.
Oh, don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Oh, I've been doing this for too many years. It means something about to go down. Oh, no. Here it comes. Jake, protect yourself!
Have a nice day. I told you. Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
Who are you talking to?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It might look like your body is crying. These are tears of joy. If you listen closely, you'll hear it. Every muscle, every joint crying out to you. Yes, don't stop. Keep going. Well, who am I to tell my body no?
We make it easy for you. Do your taxes, but your worries. Snap a pic and leave the rest to me. We make it easy. Express on your phone. You don't have to leave home. In person or virtually. God has your back.
Hey, look here. This ain't just stuffed crust. This is Papa John's crust stuffed.
We've seen how far this game can go, so we take it and run.
Making moves like nobody.
For everybody.
We don't move within the lines.
We move beyond them. Hennessy, the spirit of the NBA.
Where else can you watch live games at a new low price? Only here, NBA League Pass.
Welcome into the American Express halftime report, where we talk about the Nets all pregame show, and the Clippers, with the best record in the NBA, said not so fast, up one. Some social, dance on them, Kyrie. Nets versus Clippers, get the popcorn ready. Clippers came ready to play, jumped out to a 12-point lead early in the first quarter, and we're seeing everybody score. Shaq, Candace, D-Wade, let's go again. American Express halftime report. Let's get to those American Express teammates and see how these five players are doing. All five of these guys in the top 21 in the NBA in scoring. 23 for Kawhi and Paul George. Kawhi had a big first quarter, only 2 in the second quarter. Durant, Harden, Irving, you saw that surge there in the second. Shaq, you wanted to spotlight Kawhi. What stood out to you?
Because I wish I was a kid right now.
You kind of are.
And I would watch a guy like Kawhi. Because he plays at his own pace. Everybody's not going to be able to jump high like LeBron and do things that D-Wade did. But if you play at your own pace and play your own game, you can do this, right? He's not going to rush. Size him up, attack that leg, go to his spot. For all the young kids out there that's, watching the superstars, you need to watch this guy. He plays at his own pace, he goes to his move, all the stuff that he practices in the gym. You should definitely watch Kawhi Leonard, definitely a superstar. Because, look, like I said, everybody's not going to be able to do what D-Wade did, do what LeBron did. But if you play at your own pace, you can get to this level.
We know he has diamond hands. Dwayne Wade, Paul George. Even before the game, you're like, man, we should have given him more love. Why?
Well, yeah, I want to highlight Paul George because he's taking a lot of flack. Right? He's taking a lot of flack from people in the media. Not even just about these highlights. One, about these highlights, what I love is Ty Lue has done a great job of setting Paul George up for success and putting him in different areas on the court this year than he was in the offense last year. So he's having one of his best statistical years that I think we've ever seen out of PG. So the conversation is playoff peak. This is where Shaq and all the talking heads get to talk about Paul George. But here's my thing about PG. I played against him in the playoffs before, in Miami when he was in Indiana. Had an amazing playoff run versus us. I watched him in the playoffs versus LeBron the following year in Cleveland versus when he was in Indiana. Had an amazing run. OKC, not a great fit for him. And then last year, we know what happened in the bubble. But here's the thing. When a player like Paul George goes through the injury that he went through, you're one of the most mentally toughest people that I think any of us know to come back from an injury. He's come back from an injury that most guys' career would have been over to be an all-star in our game, to be a star in our game, to have a signature shoe in our game. So we know that mental toughness is there. And that's what a lot of guys attack on PG. But Paul George has the talent. Yep. I think what we want to see for PG is to take that next step of that leadership role, which we've seen Scottie Pippen do as a sidekick next to the other star player. We want to see Paul George take that leadership role and be like Scottie. But this guy can play the game of basketball, and I think he's having a great year, and he's not going to get any credit for it because of what he did last year.
To that point, career highs in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. The injury he's going, I didn't ask for any of this. Candace, the other team, the Nets, started slow, but you kept looking at the TV and going, Lefko, they're coming back. What are you seeing? Why?
Lefko, they're coming back, and a lot of it has to do with the way that they're sharing the ball. Shut up, Shaq. The way that they're sharing the ball. Be quiet. The way they're sharing the ball, I think a lot of the questions coming in was like, who was going to take that role to pass up good shots and get great shots? And so far, obviously, Kyrie knocking this down. We know any of them can get their own shots, but James Harden, kudos to him for stepping up. You've seen him lead the league in scoring, but he's really taken on that facilitator role, and I think it's benefiting everybody. As you know, defense has been a problem with the Nets, but as all of us know, when you touch the ball, there's a certain energy that you get when you run down back on defense. And when you don't touch the ball, I will debate anybody to this.
This is true.
When you don't touch the ball, you don't want to run back on defense and you want to play hard. So what's the best way for the Nets to get going? Yes, they have a big three. Right. And yes, they can score. But get those other guys involved so that once they touch the ball, they want to play defense a little harder.
I was going to say it's more important for the others to touch the ball so they don't get left out because you're going to need them. Trust me, you're going to need guys to be in the corner when you get double, to hit that shot.
Well,
the more that they're involved.
Shaq, you know how it works, right? Those guys have wives, they have brothers, they have sisters, they have friends in their ear telling them, well, you're better than that. You should get more. The team is only good because of what you guys bring. So the big three have to understand that we call the little 12, you have to make sure that they feel just as important. Yeah, that's what Udonis and them called themselves in Miami with the little 12. But we understood how important the little 12 was.
Is that one of those things where they can call themselves that?
They only call themselves that.
Okay, because you can't call them that. It's kind of like
you cannot put yourself up here and allow them not to feel on that same level. The media is going to do it. So you have to find a way both on the court and off the court to make them feel just as important and a part of the success of the team.
Nets have not led in this game yet, but that doesn't stop Social from chiming in. I didn't know they just had, say, diamond hands on this NBA and TNT broadcast.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Listen, man, if you don't know, can't afford it.
He's the cool one on it.
Yeah, I'll fill you in the break. More Amex halftime after this.
All right, Patillo.
Get two whiskey wraps.
Got a number 2 for Andrew coming right up. How you been?
This helps. And so does this. And this, it definitely helps. Make Takeout Tuesday your weekly tradition. Order in from local restaurants every Tuesday and support the small businesses that make our neighborhoods feel like home. Order in, help out with American Express.
Next time you carry out 3-topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just check in online and we'll quickly and safely bring out your food so you don't have to get out to get carry out. Like Denny here.
Hey, Hamlin, I like your PJs.
Good choice.
Head & Shoulders gives you up to 100% dandruff protection.
I never do anything less than 100%.
Me neither. I make 100% of my leg days.
100! My hair looks this incredible, even in 100% humidity.
Take it up to 100 with clinically proven Head & Shoulders. Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Where else can you get this type of drama?
Where else is history hanging rafters? Where else is your own city home to your biggest rival?
And 30 feet is still in
Where else can a city this loud be this left off? Where else is history still in the making?
Oh my goodness! Basketball brilliance on display.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know there's a light that glows by the front door.
What's
Don't
that?
forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't
Oh, okay.
cheat,
He said it's only getting worse. I'm like,
I know you got mountains to climb, but always
yeah,
stay humble and
yeah.
kind.
Radio broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
American Express halftime report. Clippers Nets still a 1-point game. Oh, yeah. You trying to get on that GameStop? I got that diamond hand, boy. We sell more than games over here, Candace.
Stop.
Listen, we have Bernie is not impressed. Good job, Dwayne. We have history alert, though. Fred VanVleet is 11 of 13 from 3 right now. He has 46 points. His previous career high was 36. This is the 22nd time in the history of the league someone has 11 or more. The Toronto record all time is 12.
Just sound with name.
Oh, he did? Just sound with name?
That's what it is. It's the shoes.
KD and Kawhi coming up now. Iron Eagle taking away.
But I try to go in.
You know what I mean? The thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Bundling, for example. You've got car insurance here and home insurance here. Why not? Put them together. Save even more. Some things are better together, aren't they? Like tea and crumpets. You wouldn't bundle just anything. Like, say, a porcupine at a balloon factory. No, that'd be a mess. I mean, for starters, porcupines are famously no good at a team setting.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
The conversation you start today could be the first step toward the job you start tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's so great to meet you.
Ready? Let's go.
What a beautiful sight.
Taking your speed up. Let's go. Come on.
I know.
We're gonna take it to a tap cross.
Great what, guys?
Take the lead here.
Nordic Track, the home of interactive personal training.
Wait, are you being serious?
There's no way.
Maybe there's a joke. There's a joke inside the bag.
We invited food reviewers to try the Whopper, but with a special surprise.
$5 for 2 Whopper sandwiches.
I'm gonna leave before you change your mind.
A deal hard to believe. Get the Whopper and the 2 for $5 mix and match. Your way. Way better.
Pretty much, basically, just looking at That's it. No. Right. Yeah.
No, they just gonna tell you what they need. You don't have to tell them. They gonna be
unlike anything else in the sport.
Can you believe that? Cinderella again. The waiting is over. March equals madness.
More than 12 million viewers can't get enough.
It was hard to watch, then it was hard not to watch.
Go Big Show, all new Thursdays at 9 on TBS.
Sports fans, shop now at NBAStore.com and get today's special offer. Get ready for second half action from Brooklyn, where the Clippers lead the Nets 58-57. Time to take a look at coaching adjustments presented by Progressive. Grant?
And Bird, obviously Brooklyn, they have to be more efficient, shoot with confidence from downtown, shrink the floor against LA's one-on-one isolation plays, and control the boards. They've given up 8 offensive rebounds in the first half.
Ian Eagle along with Grant Hill, this game being played at a very high level. Who knows, maybe these two teams do see one another once the smoke clears in the playoffs. Third quarters, though, the Clippers have owned them this season.
They owned them, and they have dominated in the third quarter this year, Bird. The best net efficiency and offensive efficiency in the league in the third quarter. Give credit to Tyronn Lue, the adjustments he's made at halftime. They've been really good, really dominant, and let's see if the Nets can withstand this third quarter surge by the Clippers.
Irving, first lead of the night for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving, the baseline delivery. 59-58. Nets. Jackson feeds inside. Irving scraping at the ball. Leonard finds himself underneath with nobody in front of him for the deuce.
He looked surprised that he was wide open, but I love that T. Lue is posting up Kawhi Leonard more. He's posting up on 16% of his offensive plays this year, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Oh, Kyrie Irving, bullseye for 3.
You talk about adjustments at halftime. Kyrie Irving picking up where he left off. You know he went to do.
What? I did not see that in the research material. Here's Jackson off the double team. Ibaka. Wow, the ball is popping. Reggie Jackson misses from the corner. James Harden, 8 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. And Harden is fouled by Jackson.
Give Jackson credit. He anticipated where Harden was going. Knew he was going to drive left. Got his arms though in the Harden. Picked up a foul right there. Love the competition on the defensive side of the ball from the Clippers.
I told Ty, I feel like a little girl.
And can I just say this, Durant, the kind of season he's having coming off this, and people don't appreciate how hard it is to come back mentally and emotionally from such a devastating injury, but he has no fear, no trepidation whatsoever. It's been remarkable to watch how he has moved and attacked the game off of that injury he had last season. I mean, this right here was a simple play and just, able to gather himself, pull up for the quick mid-range, but his bounce, his movement, his explosiveness, all there. Fun to watch from KD.
James Harden. Ibaka is there. Do not go in there on Serge Ibaka. George denied Jeff Green and Kevin Durant blitzing Paul George, who was looking for a call.
And talk about some defense and some shot blocking here today. Ibaka, maybe they played one-on-one in OKC. He knew that move was coming. And then on the other end, Durant and Green getting a piece of that block. So this third quarter, both teams competing on the defensive end. Nothing easy.
Paul George, bottom for 3.
That's just good offense right there. There's not much you can do against that.
Spin, step back. Oh, that's nice. Kyrie Irving. Ridiculous talent.
Yeah. Amazing.
Jackson had it knocked away. Green almost had it. The Clippers retain it. Serge Ibaka off the mark, and tip nearly went in from Harden. Rebound grabbed by Durant. Up the floor. Harden. Shake and bake. Kick. Harris. Pull up. No.